Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 21, 2022. Thinking and communicating can be non-productive in the first half of the day. Current transits suggest poor timing or the need to retrace your steps before going forward. Mental disconnects can frustrate, for example. Examine why this may be, since insecurities can be at the root. There is a strong potential for small matters to escalate into full-blown dramas. Timing can be off in small ways, so consider taking care of important business another day. Decision-making about purchases and relationships, in particular, should probably wait. As the day advances, however, people seem more supportive of your goals or, at least, cooperative. Interactions can be inspired and inspiring. Butterflies are building in your stomach already as a whole new era begins tomorrow for you. This is because your planetary ruler, Jupiter, is taking on new assignments in the heavens. He is known as the Great Benefic, bestowing miracles and blessings like showers of gold everywhere he treads. Jupiter takes 12 years to gyrate around the sun. As he stands in a fellow sign, you are feeling invigorated around all matters of the heart. Now is the time to pursue that adrenaline rush that feeds your life force and brings fuzzies to your stomach and fire in your loins. Don't just sit back and expect it to come, though. Hunt for it. Commit to your self-expression without fear. You need to become more secure about your creativity's immense value when Chiron retrograde in Aries squares Venus in Capricorn and sextiles Mars retrograde in Gemini. Do not be shy to commit to your passion projects, ideas, and other creative pursuits in your work life. Although it may be daunting to put yourself out there in such a raw way, you may feel more secure once you take this leap of faith. Fight for the opportunities that speak to your skills, talents, and creativity throughout today's transits. On the same day that Venus moves into her final 2 weeks in your income sector, the planet of money moves into a friendly aspect to the North Node in your work sector today. On the one hand, this makes this a good day for income and job matters. However, on the other hand, this is a coming together of Venus' lucrative sense of direction and the North Node sense of direction and purpose on the job front, with a chance to combine the two. You sometimes like to do things alone, but it's important to be aware and not to overdo this. Isolation can be risky. It's important to involve friends and family in your life whenever possible so that you get the necessary perspective on how you're living. When you look great, don't you want someone to tell you? When you need a haircut, isn't it kind of cool to be reminded by someone who cares? Be careful not to cut yourself off from important sources of love and support. It's an unconscious act for some of you. If you've been feeling bogged down, this is the day to see that turn around. The essence of the energetic and ambitious day is at hand, and it can serve you very well. Perhaps a new outfit or hairstyle will give you a lift. Or maybe it's something bigger, like enrolling in a course that can help you further your career. Whatever it is that you feel you need in your day, make it happen. Don't hesitate to ask for a hand if you need some direction. Even though the sun will leave Sagittarius, bringing your birthday month to a close in 2 days, you are nowhere near ready to cement your intentions for the coming year. Partly because the moon's return tomorrow will provide a lot more insight, and partly because Jupiter's return to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart tomorrow will also open up a lot more possibilities. While Jupiter will return in the final 24 hours of your birthday month, the 5 months he had spent here before retrograding back out at the end of October will remind your heart what it wants. As the moon makes its last visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart for the year, challenging planets on the busy side of life's fence, putting how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. This is a monthly event, but a day before lucky Jupiter's return to your romantic sector, the timing couldn't be better. Our eyes in the sky. The Scorpio moon is busy in the early hours of the day today, making connections while we're trying to get some rest. This could lead to an active dream world or restless sleep, but even if you're feeling extra fatigued this morning, avoid going overboard with your caffeine intake. Enjoyable experiences, going out with friends, extended shopping expeditions, or eating and drinking to excess result in you pushing yourself too far and overdoing things. Remember that this way of behaving can do you harm in the long run and does not bring any benefits. Do things in moderation. You can still enjoy life, but don't slip into bad habits. As we move through the day, the watery Scorpio moon creates a sensitive atmosphere. Your empathic side can be activated by this lunar placement, so carry a protective stone or take time to meditate this morning before you leave the house. Scorpio energy loves to spend time with good people and higher vibrations, so try to connect with the people who lift you up. This lunar placement can make us susceptible to deception, so avoid taking things at face value over the next couple of days. You will handle financial matters with your usual aplomb today and should consider different types of investments. A good idea can mean a successful future. Even if you are just looking for bargains, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers. Take advantage of them before someone else does. Relationship frustrations could come to a head later in the afternoon, so try to avoid arguments with your significant other. Have some fun and give yourself permission to blow off some steam. Be open to the weird tonight, because you'll likely receive the most unexpected surprises. In the morning, Venus in Capricorn squares off with Chiron in Aries, stimulating tension within our relationships. Our prerogative during Venus in Capricorn is to establish relationships rooted in loyalty and mutual advancement. We seek friends and partners who are in it for the long haul, those who we can rely on in trying times. Yet, as Venus squares